All right. Just make sure we're live. Looks like it. How do I sound? Do I sound good? What's the audio like? Looks like it. How do I sound? Do I sound good? Seems good to me. All right. Share this. Discord. Booyah. Send out a message. All right. And phone gets yeeted. There we go. Close out of Discord. Yo, what's up, Glitch? How's it going? Glad you're here. All right. So, first things first, as always, a setup review. I feel like I need to organize my wires here. All right. So, here's the setup. I got my two monitors. The Blindfold is sitting on my desk right there. Zoom out a bit. I got a foot pad thing on the ground. This whole thing is just a bookshelf. I've got laundry stuff over there. Got the bed. I put my phone over there. It's kind of hard to see, but my phone is on the bed. Dresser, just some random stuff on the ground. I've got my work set up. Spin around the other way. Just some more random stuff on the ground. And then back to the work setup. All right. Let's plug this in, set it up. Hopefully we don't have as many issues as we did last time. That's probably good. I still have a bit of a cough, so I do apologize for that in advance. But I think it is getting better. All right. We'll do the computer review. I've noticed that some messages, or there was a message last stream that showed up on the stream visually, but didn't actually show up in the YouTube chat, which was weird. And now it seems to be showing something that's in the chat, but it doesn't show it on the stream. Whatever. Anyway, let me open up Task Manager so we can see what's running. So I've got Droid Cam, which is the thing that I'm using to connect the camera that's below me. This guy. I've got Firefox. I just have this one window open, which has all of my notes and spreadsheets and whatnot. I probably don't need that tab open. Streamlabs, so I can stream, Task Manager, and Windows Explorer, so that I can open the game. So, I'll just close out of this. So, call it hubris, call it confidence, call it what you will, but I'm feeling good. I am feeling significantly better than last time, both mentally and physically. I feel generally less sick. I actually filled up my water bottle the whole way this time, because last stream I ran out of water because I forgot to fill it up all the way. Which is nice, especially when I have a cough. But I think we came up with a good, call it meta strategy, I guess. The iterative process of doing attempts and then looking back at those attempts. That being said, I should Oh shoot, open this up in a new thing. I forgot to open up my stream here, your videos live, because this is part of the whole thing. Okay, cool. So the strategy we came up with last time was that I would spend a certain amount of time doing attempts, make attempts for a certain amount of time, and then check the replay. And the reason for that is because of everything that's listed here. It affects my mental if I think about how I died. And so I just don't. And I check the reason afterwards. And I think this is working. I really liked the progress that I was able to make last time, even though it didn't really feel like progress, but it was practice, right? Because like I've spent quite a bit of time away from doing blindfolded stuff, and so I need to practice. I feel really good about our strategy now. Before I was kind of iffy, but now that I've gone through and analyzed it a little bit closer, I'm a lot more confident in it. I think we have a strategy that can get us 2/3 of the way there, approximately. We can get through about 2/3 of the health bar. And then the rest of it is pretty much just going to be up to intuition. Intuition, instinct, whatever the right word is. And that has been kind of lost from me being away from the challenge for a bit. So I feel confident that with a little bit more practice, if I am able to traverse the level to the same degree that I was before I got sick, I think we have a really, really good chance of beating this level. Not only that, but I'm really confident that we could beat it semi-consistently. And I say semi-consistently because obviously there's no guarantee. But I feel that the number of attempts we've gotten that have been really close, I feel like are too many. You know? Like, we've gotten close too many times for this to not be consistent. I think I just need to make a few adjustments. And then I think this is doable. I am confident that at some point I will be able to beat the entire game in one sitting with a blindfold on. But first things first, we got to beat this one level. So the couple of things that I noticed from last stream is that how easy is this to read on stream? That might help. What was I gonna put here? If I am surrounded by obstacles, so whether it be bullets or spikes, there are some instances in which I know that, or I can hear that they spawn on either side of me. And when that happens, I typically panic a little bit and try to go somewhere in between them to avoid the obstacles, and that very rarely ends up working out for me. So if I am surrounded by obstacles, we run. Because after looking at the replays, I've noticed that when that happens, I still have quite a bit of time to get out. So I should just get out. Even if it comes at the cost of dealing damage to the boss, I can always, you know, live for a bit more and hope that I get another opportunity to deal damage. Right? So that's the idea there. I think one of the other strategies that we came up with was to move left. So let me see if I can get a teleport here so I can show you what I'm talking about. Oh, that is one thing that I want to mention here, is that if an obstacle spawns on me before the boss teleports, don't move and just let it hit me. The reason for that is because it's kind of hard to tell whether or not it's actually going to hit me. And if it does hit me, then, you know, hey, it's whatever. I'm like 10 seconds into the level. It's not a big deal. If it doesn't hit me, then that's great, right? We can continue with the normal strategies. And so that's just something that I wanted to have like a hard set rule, so I'm not like, well, I heard an obstacle, but I don't really know if I should move out of the way yet. You know, have I dealt enough damage to the boss to justify changing my strategy at this point? Like, no, we need something consistent. If we die, we die, and we just hope that next time we have better RNG. So that's something. So in a couple of the cases, we get like a teleport chase teleport. So in this case, we got a teleport chase slide, which is fine. We do the normal strategy of running to the right and falling down into this area. And I mean, already you can see, if you look at the top, the health bar, you can see we're already a decent way through, right? Excuse me. And we haven't even gotten to the need to circle camp. But if very specific moves happen, move sequences, I should say, such as teleport chase teleport, instead of moving to the right and going down into this area, what we should do instead is, so say we're up here, he's chasing us, and then he decides to teleport like that. We need to go left onto this platform here. And then you can kind of see that if we move left, we can just drop down into the far left area, and we still have an angle on him. And I don't remember what other sequences require moving left, but I do remember it happening last time, where there was some particular sequence. I think it was like 2 chases in a row. So I think it was a teleport and 2 chases. And so what ended up happening was he was just like super close to me. Yeah, so he did a teleport, 2 chases, and then a slide move. And I thought at the time, because he's still relatively in the same position, that the slide move would end up with him being in the relatively same position after the slide happened. But because he did 2 chases beforehand, he was very close to me, and so when I moved off to the right to try and avoid the slide, he had a much different angle for his slide. So in that particular instance, I need to move left instead of continuing to the right. So with a teleport chase teleport, I drop down, teleport chase teleport, I drop down here, and then I go to the left. And I do that exact same movement if it's teleport chase chase. There's a hair. So I need to keep that in mind. I haven't fleshed out that strategy as far as the other one. Right now, that strategy is pretty much just move to the left until you're on the very middle platform, and then, you know, go to the bottom left corner, jump up to the top, and start circle camping. It's not as good of a strategy because you don't get as much guaranteed damage as if you don't get as much damage compared to a teleport slide. You get a lot more damage. I think the maximum amount of damage we can get off the beginning is if he does a teleport slide. And then a couple of chases, I think, maybe. Is probably the optimal sequence. It's hard to say, though. Because after the teleport, after like the first 3 moves, it's basically making stuff up on the fly. But that's the idea. Those are the strategies we came up with. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put on the blindfold. I'm gonna do some runs. I'm gonna do my best not to think about how I died and just move on to the next run. And then after a certain amount of time, or, you know, whenever I want to, whenever I feel comfortable, whatever, I'll look back at the live stream to figure out how exactly I died and try to come up with ways to avoid it. So, all of that out of the way, we're 16, 15-ish minutes into the live stream. Finally, the intro is out of the way. All right, yeah, I think I'm ready to just turn off the monitors. Throw the blindfold on. And, oh, I gotta tab into the game. And, just see what happens. I should maybe practice the first jump a couple of times. Excuse me. Because that was a thing. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna do the first jump a couple of times. Okay. Maybe I won't practice it, because that didn't feel too bad. I want to look at that one. There were a couple of attempts that I was unsure about. I want to look at what happened. Usually I'll do more attempts before I look at stuff, but that one, there were a couple of interesting attempts there. This is part of the whole thing. So there were a couple of interesting attempts there. Part of the. Okay. Let's look back. Here we go. Times. Just this first one. So I knew there was a slide move. I did hear that spike. I wasn't sure if it was going to hit me or not. But, you know, being that it was just the very first attempt, I was okay with whatever happened. In the future, though, I'll probably just hold left, trying to predict the spike. Actually, I don't know if I should. Because it's also happened a couple of times where it predicts me holding left. Well, yeah, at the time that it spawned, I guess. I'd be surprised if it predicted I moved left at that point. So yeah, I guess I should try and move left after I land to try and avoid that spike. But being that it was the first run, I was okay with it. Maybe I won't practice it because that. I did hear that shot, but again, the rule from before. Same thing. Okay. My camera turned off. Give me a second. Okay. Cool. So I heard that spike. The one that spawns right above me here. I assumed it was going to hit me, so I moved out of the way. Now, I heard the double chase. At least I'm pretty sure it was a double chase. It might have just been a single chase, but... So this is kind of the situation I was talking about before, where it chased me and it got really close, so that when it does the slide move, it's at a different angle, right? Normally it's a lot more horizontal. You can see here now it's basically going to cover the entire diagonal of the level. So that's why I decided to move left here. Oh, okay. Yeah, I held left for too long. I wanted to stop on top of that platform, but I went past it and fell in this ditch. Okay. Yeah. I thought it was in a different spot. I maybe would have died there anyway, because I think the teleport would have caught me. Hard to say. Okay, I heard the slide because of the Geiger counter. Here I got a lot of damage in. So I did hear that spike. Really? I'm surprised I made that jump. I mean, I knew it was possible to make that jump, but it almost never happens for me. My camera turned off again. Okay, now it's back. Why did it do that? I wish I knew. Okay. So, and then I end up there, yeah. Again, I maybe would have died anyway because I think the teleport would have caught. Like if so this spike is spawning right where I want to be. But like, you can see it. Oh, maybe it would not have caught me. Maybe he's too small at this point. Because normally I'm at where this spike is and I just double jump tap right to get up onto this platform. So it's possible I could have survived this if I hadn't made that double jump over on the right side. Essentially, if I was where I thought I was, I maybe could have lived there. Get hit by a shot. I hear the chase. So I heard a shot. And you actually don't see it here. But you see right there, he shoots one directly below him. I heard that shot, and I had just assumed that it was going for me. So that's why I moved out of the way. And then because of that, I was focused on that shooting sound. I missed that he was doing his teleport move. So that's happened quite a few times actually, where I get distracted by the sound of an obstacle and then I miss the move that he's doing. Okay, I need to get better at paying attention to everything. If I remember correctly, this was the good attempt. So I do go over here. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So that was good. That's good. What did I do? So I got that entire sequence correct. Here, I'm not gonna lie, I entirely forgot the layout of the level. I don't know why. I heard the change in music, I heard the pitch starting to go up, and I panicked because I was like, oh, this is a good run. I wasn't sure where I was, but I thought maybe somehow I had ended up in the far right corner, far bottom right corner. Yeah. This very well could have been it. Because I'm in such a good position right here. But I had a total brain fart, complete panic, forgot where I was. I mean, look at his health too. Like, I'm in the ideal position. Like, this is the position you want to be in on this platform. And I did end up getting there, actually. I did wind up in the bottom right corner. So maybe if I had just executed faster. Excuse me. I want to look at them. Okay. Alright. Oof. Good runs, though. Good runs. See, you see what I mean? Like, we're getting close. I'm just making, you know, a couple mistakes. I just need one run where everything comes together. And I can get all the strategies down that I've been accumulating. But we'll dive right back into it. Hopefully my camera doesn't turn off again. Okay. The strap is flipped. All right. I want to take another look. We had a couple of good attempts. I want to know what happened. All right. All right. There we go. So I move right here to get extra damage in. Oh, I made that jump again. Okay. Alright. I think what I'm going to start doing is a double jump, tap left, hold left. I'm going to try to show you what I mean here. So neutral double jump, tap left, and then hold left, kind of like that. Like that. Because, yeah, that's annoying. That I make it up to that platform. It used to be the case where I just almost never did it. But that's twice now within like 20 minutes. I end up making it to where I need to be anyway, which is kind of a miracle. Then I get hit by a shot there. It's unfortunate. That's good. So I heard the spike. Go back to the right to get extra damage in just because. Over here. Oh. So I did hear that spike. I didn't know exactly where it was though. I assumed that it was in the far left corner. Like right here. So I thought that by the time I got there, it would disappear. Because like it had been out for a little bit, you can see. So, yeah, that's just unfortunate. Get shot there, that's fine. Yeah, I messed up this jump a couple of times. So I did hear that spike that was on that platform there. Oops. You can see right there, there's a spike that's spawning on the right. I did hear that, so I intentionally waited here for that spike to go away. Do that. I heard a couple shots go out. I feel like I got kind of lucky there. Got lucky there again, jeez. And then what happened here? Oh. I thought he was further to the right, so I thought he was like going almost horizontal. So I thought I was okay to jump up onto that platform, but yeah, he was going at a completely different angle. Got shot there, that's fine. Shot there, that's fine. Speed it up a little bit. That's fine. Ooh, that's unfortunate. See, again, I thought the slide move was going to be like directly horizontal. So what led to him being down there? Was it a slide? Yeah, it was a slide move from there. Okay. So I have to keep in mind there then, if he does a slide move when he's like above me here, he's going to end up further down than I assume. Which means if he does another slide after it, then I should assume that he's going diagonally up. And if that's the case, what I should probably do is when I get here... Oh no, that's just... Oh, that's all kinds of bad, huh? Like, look at this. What am I supposed to do here? Interesting. I wonder if at this point you climb. So, like, if we're in that position, I wonder if we do this and we try and get up here. Right? Because that way we don't have to deal with this weird diagonal move. Plus, we can get back to that. We can get back to this platform, which is ideal for us to be on. Okay. Yeah. So if he tries to slide directly down on top of me, I should take that route. Which is what, a neutral double jump tap left. Neutral double jump tap left. Neutral double jump hold right. Oh. It's kind of weird though. It's a little bit muscle memory. Unless I could get there with a delayed double jump. Maybe it's slightly easier. We're still on the way. So we get up here. I wonder, so we've already double jumped. I wonder if at that point I just spam the jump button. Right, so like we're here, we double jump, and then I just spam jump. Could work. Could you teleport? Thank you. So we're up here, we double jump, we just spam jump to get up here, and then it's just a full jump left. My camera turned off again. Oh, is it back? All right, cool. Okay. I like that idea. I think that puts us in a way better position. It is still kind of awkward because he ends up below us. But in the event that he does another slide move, we're in a much better position to handle it. Okay, but so I die there. Okay, yeah. So there I knew that I missed the jump, but I fell down, so that's why I reset. I could hear that my shots sped up and then slowed down. Yeah, same thing here. It's very subtle, so I'm usually not sure whether or not I'm right about whether or not I fell. But I see that my stream just disconnected. Okay, is it gonna work now? There we go. All right. It is an internet issue. Man, that's so annoying. Like, my internet should be fine. Whatever. Excuse me. So I did make that. This was good. Ooh. Let me play that at normal speed. Because I think I know I think I know what happened. Yo, what's up, Glitch? So I heard the spike here. Sorry. Here. That one. I heard it spawn, and I thought that it was on top of me. Alright, we're back. What? Like, what? What is chewing through my network? I'm only using 3% of it. Why does it keep going out, dude? I don't get it. Can I refresh and have it reconnect? I don't know. We'll see. This whole thing is being recorded, so even if stream is being dumb, I'll still have the recording. Teleport is fine. Oh, there we go.